she learned firsthand.
We have learned our lesson very, very well.
Now, Schroeder says while educational apps on tablets can help stimulate cognitive function, it shouldn't replace human interaction. She adds parents should monitor their screen time as well to set an example for their children. The NCAA has changed its participation policy for transgender athletes effective immediately. The new policy limits competition in women's sports to student athletes assigned female at birth only. It comes one day after President Trump signed an executive order aimed at banning transgender athletes from participating in girls' and women's sports. During her first day on the job as Attorney General, Pam Bondi wasting no time getting to work aligning the Justice Department with Donald Trump's vision. Here's ABC 3340's Kayla Gaskins.
And defend the Constitution.
Pam Bondi, officially in charge of the Justice Department.
Thank you, President Trump.
Taking the reins at a tumultuous time, making good on her promise to overhaul a department that has been highly criticized by Republicans, including President Trump.
She's going to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice and restore the constitutional rule of law in America.
Hitting the ground running with 14 directives issued day one. Among them, pausing federal funding of sanctuary cities, ending Justice Department DEI programs, ensuring fair admission practices at institutions receiving federal funding, restoring the federal death penalty when appropriate for violent drug trafficking crimes, creating a task force to hold Hamas responsible for its crimes against Jews on October 7th.
I will fight violent crime throughout this country and throughout this world and make America safe again.
Bondi also setting up a task force to examine the weaponization of the Justice Department. Their first tasks include investigating the numerous legal cases brought against President Trump.
I think certainly Jack Smith and his team should be concerned. After all, Pam Bondi and her team will have access to every email, every text message, everything that he did over the last several years as relates to the Trump investigations.
Meanwhile, Democrats holding up Trump's pick for FBI Director Kash Patel.
This is an extraordinary nomination, the Kash Patel nomination.
Requesting Patel testify again, saying they have more questions for him regarding the January 6th riot at the Capitol. They also still have concerns he'll use the post to go after political enemies.
He is always trying to go after those who disrespected him and wronged him politically and get even with them.
Republicans argue the committee already held an extensive hearing on Patel and there's no need for another one. The Senate Judiciary Committee's vote to advance Patel to the